To all those people watching, I would like to remind everyone that this video is not made strictly for kids. It is for older fans and adults too. Enjoy the fucking video! This video is brought to you by my loyal patrons. Register now at any tier to watch new videos 1 month in advance before they're made public. Link is in the description. Thomas the Tank Engine and Bertie the Bus are good friends, and whenever they meet up with each other, they would usually have a race. The two friends enjoyed it very much, but their passengers begged to differ, and the Fat Controller soon came to see them in the yards. "The passengers have been complaining," he said to Thomas and Bertie sternly, "that your races have made their journeys uncomfortable. I don't approve of racing, and I want you two to stop doing that at once." "Yes, sir," replied the two friends. One morning, Thomas was waiting at the station with Annie and Clarabelle. He was still sad that he couldn't race with Bertie. Just then, Edward puffed in, looking worried. "Hello, Edward," said Thomas. "What's the matter? Have you heard? The station master got burgled last night." Thomas was surprised. "Burgled?" "That's right. My driver told me, and they took his gardening cups." "Oh dear," sighed Thomas. "You better watch out for them, Thomas. They can't get away with it." "Yes, of course. Thank you, Edward." And he puffed away. Later that day, Bertie the Bus was rolling down the road. He was looking out for Thomas, hoping to have a little race. Just then, his driver noticed two people standing by the road with a large sack. "Morning, gentlemen," called his driver. "Do you want a lift?" "Yes, thank you," they said. Then something fell onto the road. "Oh no!" one of them cried. "My wallet! Can you please get that for me? I've got this heavy sack on me." "Certainly," replied Bertie's driver, and went towards the wallet. But just as he was about to turn around, Bertie roared away. "Thanks for the free ride," one of them jeered. The driver looked in the wallet and found that it was empty. "Help! Police!" cried the driver. Meanwhile, Thomas was puffing down his branch line. He then saw Bertie roaring down the road. "What's he doing in such a hurry?" he said to himself. "I bet he wants to race." His driver wasn't so sure. "You know what the Fat Controller said, have you? No racing." "Well, maybe just a little one, driver." "No." Thomas pulled into another station, still feeling very disappointed. Just then he heard Bertie. "Hello, Bertie," peeped Thomas. "Thomas, help!" he cried. Thomas was surprised as Bertie rolled past him. "Bertie needs our help." "We must see what is wrong, driver," cried Thomas. His driver agreed. "Right," he said, and after the guy blew his whistle, Thomas puffed quickly away. They tried their best to catch up to Bertie. "Can't we get closer to him?" he panted. The driver opened the regulators. They began to draw level with Bertie. "Bertie!" called Thomas. "What's wrong?" "Thomas, it's the thieves! The ones who stole the station master's gardening cups! I'm being used as a getaway vehicle! Help me, Thomas! Help!" His driver noticed a sack and one of the gardening cups inside. "That's them all right, Thomas," said the fireman, "but we can't stop them. They'll be gone long before the next station." "But we must try," replied Thomas. "Bertie is our friend." Then Thomas had an idea. "Let's try and get to the next signal box and give a message to the signalman over there." "We need pencil, paper, and something to put a note in," said the driver. "We'll throw a message to him." Quickly, he wrote the note, and they put it in an empty lunch tin. The driver opened the regulator wide open and drew ahead of Bertie. The passengers were being bumped around, but Thomas had no time to deal with that at the moment. They soon came towards the signal box. Thomas slowed down, whistled to attract the signalman's attention, and the firemen threw the lunch tin. "Police!" they shouted. They arrived at a station, and Bertie was nowhere to be seen. "I hope we're not too late," sighed Thomas. Then the passengers came and were very cross with Thomas's speed, but when the driver told them the whole story, they felt sorry for Thomas. But thankfully, the signalman called the police and blocked the road so Bertie and the thieves couldn't get through. Bertie was pleased. Later that day, the fat controller came to see Thomas and Bertie in the yards again with the station master, who was very pleased that his gardening cups were safe. "I don't approve of racing," he said, "but in times of need, I can see how beneficial it is to shave a friend."